Well, hi there. Welcome to Key 103. I'm Dina Carroll. Thanks for hanging out with me. Lots of stuff that we talked about on the show that we thought that maybe because you're sleeping in, you'd want to know about. So there's this thing going viral about collecting your seed. Now, this only happens if you're a guy. Because it's that seed. It's not like, oh, a tulip seed or oh, let's plant some anyway. So apparently you're collecting your seed and sending it into banks so that you can preserve it in case you get struck with COVID-19 and it impairs your fertility somehow. Or worst case scenario, you perish, your name lives on. And I shouldn't be laughing because apparently this is a thing because the website that does this, their sales have gone through the roof. You don't even have to go to the sperm bank. You just do it all via mail so that you don't have to worry about any sort of social distancing or anything. So did we put a link up for that? No, we didn't put a link up.
No. No one needs to do this.
Some people feel like they need to do. We are not judging here at Key 103. We are just sharing information. Speaking of which, if you have found that there's been one too many Zoom meetings in your life right now, you can create an endless loop of you pretending like you're really engaged in a meeting. However, if you're like me, where you're kind of over-engaged anyway, it might be a tip-off if you're just kind of like sitting there going,
yeah. That would definitely be a tip-off.
There are directions for that
Yeah.
on our Key 103 Facebook page. So you can kind of scroll through and you can see how to do that. So one of the things that we just talked about, I'm having a terrible time sleeping on and off with just all sorts of things running through my head. We found out recently, I think it was Monday, that it went into effect that Montgomery County is now making you, if you go out in public to a store to get your essentials, to work, if you're an essential worker, that you have to wear a mask. They're making it mandatory. Well, we already know that I have issues being in closed spaces, being confined, having things on me. I mean, a turtleneck is about as far as I go. But a mask, oh, that will send me into an absolute panic attack. So this has been mulling around in my head ever since Monday. And apparently so much so that it's affecting my dreams. Because last night I came up with a concept which I think is brilliant. I think that I should copyright it because I think it's going to happen. Don't laugh at me, Danny, who's shooting this video. If you take a visor, it has to be a clear visor because you don't want to trip and fall. Take a visor and like attach it to yourself just right under here, right under your eyes. Then you attach it in the back with the Velcro like they have. Then you take another one, but flip it upside and then attach it this way around your neck. So it comes up this way and this way. You make it long enough so it creates a point, kind of like a bill, like a duck's bill. And see, 2 for 1, because that creates social distance, because you would whack into somebody and they'd be, oh, you're not 3 feet away. Or could you imagine if it was 6 feet? 3 feet, I think, would do. But if you want to make it 6 feet, go for it. But that then helps those of us who have claustrophobia and have panic attacks with things that are too close to us. We can then be out in public and everybody wins. So what I'm saying is, if we market this, put a Key 103 logo on it, has to be kind of a clear logo, but that's all right. Or we can put it on the band in the back. There you go. That way it can be bright in our colors and everything. That is a win-win for everyone. I'm telling you, it's brilliant. We've got to make this happen.
We'll work on it.
She's just saying that to make me go away. So one of the things, though, because I like to read my magazines and I get tips and ideas, and then we share them with each other. So in the midst of me trying to fall asleep last night, I thought, well, let me see if there's any tips in my magazine. And lo and behold, there was one. And it says that if you close your eyes and then move your eyeballs around underneath your eyelid, it creates rapid eye movement, which is one of the deep stages of sleep. So you kind of like fooling yourself into sleeping that this works. And then poof, you fall asleep. Except if you have motion sickness. Because all of a sudden I was like, oh, I think I have to throw up. I realized it was because I was moving my eyeballs around underneath when they were closed, and it just made me sick to my stomach. Honestly, I don't make this stuff up. This is just my life. This
It
is
is your
me
life.
sharing my life with you. And I would love for you to share your life with me. You can text me anytime. 301-620-1031. Doesn't mean I'll answer you when you text me, because if it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll have to wait until I get up and get in here. But we can share life together. You can also email me, Dina at key103radio.com. You have an awesome day.
Tell them about our change in schedule.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you said that. So moving forward, you will now be listening to the Dina Carroll Show from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. until further notice, because COVID-19 has us all sleeping in a little bit, and we want to get in on that action too. So we would like to sleep in with you. So we'll see you 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. until further notice on the Dina Carroll Show on Key 103.